Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be trying out the new Too Faced skincare line. So I got 2 samples because the Jeffree Star stuff was very expensive. So I'm sticking to samples right now. But I have the Hangover Good in Bed Ultra-Replenishing Hydrating Serum and the Hangover Good to Skin Perfecting SPF Moisturizer. So if you're curious in this video, then please keep on watching. So it is currently nighttime and I just wanted to pop this out. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, but this sample of this moisturizer has like this pinky, super fine iridescent glitters in them. It's not like glitter, it's just like you can hardly see it. But for this replenishing hydrating serum, it is $39 for a full size, which I think is kind of expensive, to be completely honest. But what I'm wanting to do is apply a little bit of this onto my face, give a first impressions, and then try it out, give an update in the morning before I wash my face, and then also doing a wear test with the SPF and the serum throughout the day, how it wears underneath makeup. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of this. It is super gel-like. You can see it. Yee. I swatched this in the store and it feels like things that people should not know what it feels like. Like it says good in bed and it feels like this and I'm like, what? You will know if you swatch this. It feels very odd. I didn't know I was gonna need so much because it was so slippery. It's not like a silicone slippery, it's like a, I don't even know what the hell to call this. Man, my face is soaking this up. I don't know if I'm super dry or what, but I just feel like I keep applying more and more and more. Like my forehead is already dry. So it says that at night you can follow with a nighttime moisturizer and during the day you follow up with the SPF moisturizer. So upon first impressions, it felt like super hydrating and like gel-like in the store, but now that I've put it all over my face and I put a decent amount on, it's just like my skin was like just soaked it all up. And I don't know if it's because it's not hydrating enough for my skin or if that's just how it's supposed to be, but it literally almost feels like I don't know, it just doesn't feel like much on my face. So I'm gonna stick with the same. I've been using this moisturizer a lot lately. It's a Murad nutrient charged water gel, but as you can see, I've used a ton of this, so this is pretty much what my skin has been used to. It's that same kind of jelly kind of consistency, but it's not slippery like that one is. But I'm pretty used to this moisturizer for day and night, so hopefully maybe I can tell a difference in the morning with my skin to see if maybe it looks more glowy, it feels more plumped. But there wasn't a lot of information on Sephora's website for either of these products. The most that I could find was that these are both free of parabens, cruelty-free, gluten-free. They're both for normal, dry, combination, and oily skin types. It didn't have sensitive skin listed on either of them, so if you do have relatively sensitive skin, I'd probably stick with getting a sample and trying it out before purchasing it like I did. And you can literally go to whatever Sephora carries it and just ask one of the people that work there and they will be more than happy to make you a sample. All right guys, we're gonna see how this goes in the morning, if my skin feels any different, if it looks more glowy or dewy, and then we can test out the both of these with some foundation and a wear test, because I always struggle with SPFs that are primers because they always tend to ball up on my face or they don't make my makeup stick for a very long time. Like the oil will start coming through really early or my foundation won't stick to my nose very well. So we'll just have to see how this goes, y'all. It is now the next morning. I don't really notice much of a difference, but I mean, I do think that it takes a little bit to kind of get your skin accustomed to something new, but upon first impressions, I do think it helped a lot with the dryness around my mouth here. I was getting some kind of irritation over here and it started to kind of flake off last night, but I do think it helped with this part, and then also around my nose there's no like dry bumpy part, so I do think it helped with that. But I'm gonna go ahead and wash my face, and then we are going to apply both of these layered on top of each other, and then go in with a foundation to see how they are going to perform. All right, so I just went ahead and applied the Hangover Good in Bed Ultra-Replenishing Hydrating Serum after I washed my face, just to save a little time, and it pretty much did the same thing. It pretty much just instantly soaked into my face. But now I want to do, this is the Hangover Good to Skin Perfecting SPF Moisturizer, and this is a daytime priming moisturizer, but you can use this by itself or as a primer. And it also suggests to use the SPF over the Ultra-Replenishing Hydrating Serum. So I'm just gonna take a little bit because it is white. I don't know like how white it is or if it's gonna soak into the skin. What does that smell like? It smells like baby SPF. Like, it doesn't smell super strong of SPF, but it smells like a little bit. So far, it's not balling or anything. It's a little hard to spread. Like, it feels a little, like this is easy, and then once it starts to disappear, like that white cast disappear, it gets a little sticky and hard to spread. But it's not really leaving any kind of white cast. So I'm pretty happy with that. No one likes an ugly white cast. It definitely gave me way more of a glow with this SPF. So if you're a person that doesn't like a lot of dewiness to your face, I don't think you're gonna like this combination because it is glowy. But I'm just gonna also follow up with the Peter Thomas Roth under eye treatment because I am still trying this out. This is my second day to use this all underneath my eyes. And if you haven't seen this video, I'll have it linked in the cards. But I wanna see how this layers up. Yeah, you can literally see like where it like mattifies everything. This primer, I kind of like how it makes my under eyes pretty smooth. And then I know I'm trying out so many products right now, but I've used this Hello Happy Flawless Brightening Foundation a ton since my video, and if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it in the cards as well. But I do really like this foundation with the Juno & Co sponge, and if you haven't seen that video, it's gonna be there. Sorry for all the suggestions, but I've been loving and trying out a bunch of products lately. I'm really liking this sponge a lot, and the sponge and foundation mix, I don't know what it is, but I've been absolutely obsessed with this combination. So far it's applying really well. I don't notice any kind of balling or like weird texture on my face, because a lot of the times I can't use SPF underneath my foundation because it balls up or it looks funky or it doesn't set on my nose very well. This looks really, really good. Let me just zoom you guys in. Like, this looks really dewy, looks really soft and natural, but like, I mean, it still looks like foundation, but it looks pretty dang good in my opinion. This might be my new go-to routine, is the Juno & Co sponge, Benefit foundation, and then the Too Faced serum and primer. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna do the rest of my face, and I'm also gonna be wearing this for a pretty long time today. Right now it's about 10:30, and I don't think I'm taking my makeup off for a while, but I mean, I get home around 6 o'clock, I believe, today, so we'll see how this goes. Well, I am pooped. We just got back from the dog park. It's about 9:30 in the morning, but I think this lasted pretty well. There was nothing weird, no oil separation. I'm actually pretty shocked because a lot of SPFs will not last very long on my skin, so I'm kind of pretty shocked of this. And especially with using an SPF in the foundation as well, as like a double whammy. I'm pretty dang impressed with this, but as of right now, I think this is pretty satisfying. I'm about to take my makeup off and take a shower because I smell like a dog. I smell like Annie. But let me know what you guys think of these. Are they interesting? I definitely feel like certain makeup brands, it'd be super awesome for them to come out with skincare lines, and then other makeup brands, I'm like, I would never buy their skincare line. Let me know what y'all's thoughts are on this because I'm really curious about this. So that is it from me today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you like this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.